Tig Knight around the city, no cap rap news, back with another one, bruh. Um, I had to come back and do a real review, man. We did the first listen to the Mobb Deep Infinite album. Super dope album. If you ain't heard it, you definitely need to hear it. I'm gonna put a link in the comment to my first listen of it. We did a video live stream of it, so we gonna pin that in the comments, bro. But yeah, man, this was hard, man. It's probably one of my favorites from Mass Appeal. This is what we expected out of the Raekwon and Ghostface album. This is what I expected anyway. I got exactly what I was looking for, man. P sound like he never left. Sound like he's still here, man. Fresh beats, dope lyrics, classic Mobb Deep shit, man. Let's get into it. Track number 1 was Against the World. You know, that's the first one off the album. We heard that. It was good to hear P voice again, man, on some new shit. You know what I mean? Havoc verse was cool. You know, it had a cool little loop, had the horns in it. Nice drums. Cool little vibe, you know what I mean? I wasn't mad at it. I gave that an 8, man. Next song, though. Gunfire. Fire. It's one of my favorites right here. Easily a 9 from me. Cause I'm so smooth. Pete started off with that. You know, shout out to Big Daddy Kane and his song Smooth Operator. Thought that was dope. Prodigy in his bag. Like I said, a hook. Gunfire. You know what I'm saying? It might get some action going on in the club. You know what I'm saying? Especially up in New York. I know they going crazy. Havoc had a dope verse too, man. Alchemist on the production. It was ill. And at the end of the song, they had the beginning of Godfather Part 3. The little intro skit had that at the end of the song. I thought that was dope, a throwback, you know what I mean, to classic Mobb Deep song and album. Go back and check that out. I think that was Hell on Earth album. Track number 3, we had Easy, bruh. Again, there's some more club action going down. This start a fight anywhere, bro. In the north, in the south, in the west coast, this song come on, somebody getting slapped in the club, guarantee it. Yeah, man, it's another one of my favorites. What I got? Havoc verse was the best verse on there. I'll be sleeping on Havoc, man. Havoc be going crazy, man, on these beats and on these verses. I can't lie. He showed up and showed out on this album, man. Salute to Havoc, bro. All the way around. Dope song. What did I get at? I gave that, definite 9. That's one of my favorites, bro. Track number 4, Look At Me, featuring the Clips. The beat was crazy. Everybody went nuts, man. Havoc on the hook. Again, another fire Havoc verse. Again, y'all sleeping on Havoc, bro. I can't even front, man. I don't even know how, though, because he been snapping since the Infamous album. On every track, he going off, man. Even on some of their later works, man, Havoc was going crazy. So I don't know how people be sleeping on Havoc so much, bro. Clips, they went back and forth. They even let Havoc join in a little bit on there. You know what I mean? That was fire. What else? Yeah, shit just was fire all the way around, man. That's another classic song. And I think Pusha T said Mobb Deep his favorite group, my favorite group too, man, in this rap shit. Prodigy, one of my favorite rappers, if not my absolute favorite. Return of the Mac album, that shit so fire. Him and Alchemist, y'all check that out too if y'all hadn't. Again, I gave this one a 9, man. Ain't too many, ain't no weak shit on here, bro. I can't even front, bro. The next song might be my least favorite. That's number 5, the M.O. the B. What is the M, the O, the B, the B. Featuring Big Noid. Now, I'm always call my boy Rapper Noid. I don't care what nobody say. The RAPPERNOYD. Niggas can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? That's my boy Rapper Noid. He did a solid verse. Everybody had solid verses on there, man. Solid beat. The only thing I didn't really like was the hook, man. It was the flip of BDP song, Jimmy. It's Jimmy. The J, the I, the M, the Y. I ain't really like that. It even had the DJ Red Alert, word up, tag on now, you know what I mean? Classic shout out, you know what I mean? I think it was dope that they paid a little homage for it, but I just didn't like that. I rather they did a new verse, so a new hook rather. So I gave it an 8. They didn't spell out Jimmy, they spelled out the mob, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Track number 6, Down For You, featuring Nas and Georgia Smith, man. You know, it's a Mobb Deep salute to the women, or to they women, or woman, or rather, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Havoc and Nas was, you know, talking about relationships and whatnot, and how they handle this shit. I related more to Prodigy. That's my favorite verse on that. Prodigy verse was the best to me. The beat is amazing though, and Georgia Smith, her voice, she sound good on this shit, man. This shit was fire. The beat was amazing though. Havoc on the production, just the sounds and it just sounded grand and big and new. You know what I mean? Fresh. It sounded dope, man. 7, Taj Mahal. Another Alchemist on the beat. I think you know the hook on this one again. I think this was like a flip of the Jay-Z. I think Prodigy might have did his verse a freestyle on that Jay-Z beat. Do it again. 1 a.m. at the Waffle House. All that right there. You know what I'm saying? 7 a.m. we gonna do it again. It's cool. You know it ain't one of my favorites, but it was cool though. Alchemist on the beat for that one too. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it, but that just ain't. Certain little stuff like that just be throwing me off sometimes, but I gave it an 8 still. Alright, now we at track number 8, Mr. Magic, bruh. This shit is gangster, gritty, grimy shit, bro. Fire beat, P talking crazy as always. He has some of the best opening lines of rap history, man. You never know what to expect with P, you know what I'm saying? He gonna say any damn thing. For real, bro. You can't, you just gotta be ready to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot prepare for it, just gotta let it fly. But you always anticipating it, you know what I mean? Always anticipating Prodigy. That's why I rock with Prodigy, man. Big time. I hate he gone, bro. Yeah, we gave that, what, an 8.5. Could have been a 9, but I gave it an 8.5 to try to just add a little bit of variation to the scoring, because this, like I said, this is a hard album, man. Maybe one of my best of the year, for real. Track number 9 called Score Points. It's the new era Alchemist, you know what I mean? This is later production. This is Freddie Gibbs. This is Boldy James, you know, that era. Action Bronson type era beat right here, man. And PP set it off. He went crazy. It was kind of eerie though, almost like it got him meet the Graham vibes, you know what I mean? Havoc went crazy on his verse too, man. It's just solid Mobb Deep shit, man. A 9 in my book. Track number 10, we got My Era. Now this pure dope. This my type Alchemist, this my type Prodigy, my type Havoc. You cannot go wrong with this kind of shit right here, bro. He even shouted, he shouted out the golden era rappers, Wu-Tang, Nas, Jay-Z, Dipset, Biggie, Snoop, M.O.P., Capone, and Noriega, you know what I mean? That was the golden era, bro. 90s is classic rap shit. Nobody was trying to sound like the other person, you know. People pay respect to the dope MC. If you dope, you dope. That's how you supposed to do it. You got to salute another dope artist, man. But if they whack, you got to get them the fuck out of here, though. We ain't play that shit. Still don't play that shit. I ain't with that shit, bro. Yeah, man, I gave that a 9, no doubt about it. Pour Out the Hennessy, track number 11, featuring Nas. Laid back beat, Prodigy, opening lines again is ridiculous, man. Just the way he do it, man, it's kind of eerie too, man. The way it's kind of like he knew he was finna pass on soon. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the bars and the content of what he was saying in there, man. It was just like he kind of knew he was finna pass, bro. But Nas' verse was cool on there too, man. It ain't my favorite, but it ain't no letdown either. So I gave it an 8. Track number 12, fam. Clear Black Nights, featuring Ghostface and Raekwon. Beat crazy. Havoc on his verse, he was explaining how he met P, and they had fell out for a minute. So he said he made peace with it. He didn't try to run from it. You know what I mean? He took responsibility for his actions too, and how he felt about the situation, or how he was acting prior to the past. And they had got back cool right before Prodigy passed away. They was doing shows and shit, and I know that shit was devastating, bro. On tour, you get back cool with your man and shit, and then last few days of his life, well, the last day of his life, you right there with him, and next day he gone, man. I know that shit was fucked up, man. So I gave that a 9, man. Beat changes on Ghostface verse. It was hard, but it kind of sounded off to me, you know what I mean? It sounded like the engineer might have moved some shit out of place a little bit, you know what I mean? He had one track out of place or something. It just sounded off to me. I be doing production too, and so I can kind of tell when something ain't gelling right or something. I don't know, it just threw me off, man. But then when the beat changed again for Raekwon, it was way smoother. It could have been a 10, but I just didn't like. The Ghostface beat change and what was going on, it was sounded jumbled and kind of sounded offbeat and shit. I ain't like it, me personally. So I gave that a 9. Next song, track number 13, Discontinue. P again, he talking about, y'all gonna listen to his music after he passed and all that kind of shit. So it's kind of like he already knew, man. And then he switched his flow up, man. He was kind of flipping that shit on some double time rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be expecting that. I wasn't expecting that out of Prodigy, you know what I mean? That's the first time I ever heard him go there with it, you know what I mean? A lot of people looked over it on a couple of reviews I seen. They didn't say much about it, man. But yeah, that was kind of weird. The beat was cool though, you know what I'm saying? Everything, it was hard, regular, Mobb Deep shit, man. A 8. Track 14, Love the Way remix. But this time they got her on the hook instead of Georgia Smith. And I like they're the same verses, but I like the Georgia Smith version better. Maybe just because I heard it first, you know what I mean? That's the first one I heard, so maybe I got demoitis or something. But her didn't sound bad either now. Don't get me wrong, she didn't sound bad, but Georgia Smith was just fit better with it to me. That's just my opinion though, man. I ain't even rated. Whatever I rated the first time, that's the same rating for that one. And then we got the last track, man. Track 15, We the Real Thing. This how you end the album, fam. Classic Mobb Deep sound again. They gonna fight in Queensbridge if they play this in the club. This live nigga rap, bro. That's all this is. Classic Mobb Deep sound, man. P went crazy as usual. Crazy lines in it. Of course, I gave it a 9. That's my type of shit. That thug shit, man. Yeah, man. Overall, I think this might be the best Master P release out of the last ones, man. This is what I expected from the Raekwon and Ghostface album, man. No doubt about it, man. From the beats and the lyrics, man, it didn't sound dated. It didn't sound old. It didn't sound none of that shit, man. And them niggas still alive, and P sounded better than them niggas, and he gone, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was dated too, you know what I'm saying? Older verse, I ain't saying dated, I mean the verses were old verses, you know what I mean? And that shit sounded brand new, so I really, that's why I rock with Prodigy. That's why he one of my favorites, bro, man. Yeah, man, again, y'all check out the first listening to the album. We did a live stream, and, people came through, checked, in the comments talking shit, man. But it's going to be in the comments, so be sure to go check that out, man. Support these boys, man. Download the album. I hope the rest of them Master P albums sound just as good as this one did, man. This this is what I expected from the rest of them, though, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all favorite songs is, man, in the comments, and what y'all thought about the album. How you thought about P? Was he going crazy? Like I think he went crazy. Did Havoc go crazy? Like I think he went crazy. Y'all let me know, man. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Pull up again. We always got this rap shit going on over here. This probably the rappiest rap channel on YouTube, man, in my opinion. So y'all pull it back up, fuck with me, man. Tig Knight to run the city, no cap rap news. Peace.